Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting and grand for each of these teams. Wins have been tough to come by lately.
No doubt. That creates a little bit of added pressure, too. So the last thing a struggling team wants to do is lose to an opponent in the same situation.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Sohan and Wimby are the bigs. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Vassell in at the 3. Shot clock at 5. Wembanyama. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
Now here's Ball. To the middle. It's stolen by Fox. Driving to the basket, and it's Fox with the jam.
Showing off the major hops. Wow! Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
Miller outside. Pass the ball. Over Castle. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Wembanyama, screen on Ball. And the basket by Castle.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Diabate. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
Now here's Wembanyama. Not a lot of room. Out to Fox. On the wing, Vassell. The 3. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Ball. Here's Fox. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Such an unpredictable player. Fox enjoys toying with defenders and bullying them in pick and rolls.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to win a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Williams is checked in for Bridges. Drops in the 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We talked about his matchup against the highly touted Victor Wembanyama, and Coach told me Victor's combination of speed and size creates a lot of problems on both ends of the floor, so we've got to play a physical brand of basketball to just keep him out of rhythm. It'll be interesting to see how that affects him, B.A.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Diabate. The kick out to Williams. The 3 from Ball. Rebound by San Antonio. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Miller. Castle. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Grant Williams. You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
And San Antonio making a change here. Harper's checked in. Pass the ball. Here's Miller. 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Harper misses. Hornets trail by 8. Back to Ball. Pass to Diabate. Now Ball. And no good, trying to use the glass. There's a minute 26 left to play in the first. Wembanyama screen. Inside. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So both teams changing it up here. San Antonio on D. Outside Sexton. Pass to Miller to stop the drought. Sinks it from distance.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Here's Harper. Check by Sexton. Harper passes to Champagnie. Here's Wembanyama. Hornets with the rebound. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Bridges with room to shoot. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Here's Harper. Check by Sexton. Wembanyama against Williams. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 6.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Williams a screen on Johnson. For 3, Bridges. No luck on that one. And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back after this word. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Grant Williams out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Mann in at the 2 guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. Here's Harper. No made baskets yet. Out to Fox. There's the screen by Johnson. Fox beats him inside. A slick move.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
Bridges, a screen on Fox. Pass to Bridges. Outside man. Clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
The shot by Johnson, no good. And so Sexton will bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 7.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right and you still get a bad result.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. And Charlotte making a change here. Williams is checked in. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Harper. Stolen by Dinwiddie. On the wing, Sexton. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Sexton's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And here's Fox. He has 6. To the middle. Here's Sohan. Williams grabs the board. Now here's Sexton. The D's right on him. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Oh, my! That's why why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Here's Fox. Ooh, nice work inside by Fox.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Some changes for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in for Plumlee. Jeffries comes in for Williams. And it's Ball in for Dinwiddie. Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons. There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's Ball. Charlotte, no good that time either. San Antonio leading by 6. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The shot's good. Castle's got 6 points.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
Now here's Sexton, guarded closely. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
4-3, and the three-pointer goes. He's got 7.
I mean, Sexton can shoot from anywhere, strong from beyond the arc.
Fox deciding where to go with going up top. It's Wembanyama.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
1:22 left to play in the first half of basketball. Outside Sexton. Here's the pick. It's Bridges on the wing to the inside. And Ball with the basket. The assist from Bridges.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And San Antonio making a change here. Harper's checked in. Here's Harper. He's scoreless. Pass to Castle. No one near him. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. And the Spurs lead by 6. Ball outside. 40 seconds left to play in the first half. Basket's good. Diabate's got his first bucket in this one.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Driving in, and he goes in for the dunk.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Ball outside. Let's go with a 3. Melo knocking down a 3.
Fearless from beyond the arc, LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
Here's Harper, hounded by Ball. Wembanyama, screen on Ball. Harper. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Puts up a deep 3. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. San Antonio on top. They're up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
On the court for San Antonio, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Vassell in at small forward. Now here's Miller. Bridges outside. They set the pick, 5 to shoot, to the paint. Diabate's shot is good.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size disadvantage is.
Castle, and the bucket is good. Castle's got 10.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Now here's Ball. 7 points in the game. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Shot clock at 6. Ball's doubled. From behind the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. He has 6.
Look, that's just smart recognition. They blitzed him, and he found the open teammate.
Wembanyama, screen on Ball. Pass to Castle. Down low. Here's Vassell, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, going up there. Vassell showing off his hops.
Hornets trail by 4. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Over Fox. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time. Oh, yes, 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Ryan, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. Ball taking his time here. Miller, the game now all tied up. Miller's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Stan, you were a longtime coach in the NBA, one of the most demanding jobs on the planet. Just how much is required time-wise from an NBA coach?
Well, it's a lot of time. I mean, it's all day, every day, 7 days a week in season. But look, let's put it in perspective. It's not like we're out there running a jackhammer.
Now that's a visual I'd like to see from you, Coach. Now here's Bridges. A deep 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Wembanyama screen. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Miller outside. Pass to Bridges. 1:46 left in the third. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Fox against Sexton. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Blocked! And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Charlotte making some changes. Plumlee's checked in for Diabate. And Williams is subbed in for Bridges. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Johnson a screen on Plumlee. Another miss by Wembanyama. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Williams. Here's Plumlee. Outside for Sexton. Knocks down the long J. Sexton's got 10.
You have to admire Sexton's confidence. Fantastic initiative and understanding when to shoot off the catch.
Here's Harper. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Sexton after the basket by San Antonio. Back to man. 6 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Miller can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Harper. Takes it inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
We're at the end of the 3rd quarter, and we've still got a close one. San Antonio on top. They lead by 2. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
It's the 4th quarter.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Grant Williams out there with Mason Plumlee. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's man in at the small forward position. That's the Hornets 5. Here's Barnes. Williams grabs the board. Charlotte trailing. Pass to Sexton. Blocked! Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession. Now here's man. He's guarded by Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Now Williams.
He really gets left behind on D. Johnson's so quick to match up.
Now Fox. Wow, the athleticism of Fox.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Pass to Sexton. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. Rebounded by the Spurs. Fox with the ball. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Back to Johnson. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. And the Spurs lead by 6.
They're so clever at finding space to shoot inside. Johnson's creativity and ability to capitalize is impressive. And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Dinwiddie against Fox. Pass to Barnes. Shot is up and all around the rim that time before dropping. And now it's an 8-point Spurs lead.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
Well, Dinwiddie is just relentless sometimes. He goes right into the defender and still gets it in the air.
A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in for Plumlee. Miles Bridges comes in for Williams. Brandon Miller's checked in for Mann. And it's Ball in for Sexton. So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Sohan comes in for Johnson. Vassell, he's checked in for Barnes. And Castle subbed in for Harper. Pass to Diabate. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Here's Castle, pounded by Ball. They get it again. Here's Castle. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
It's just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Inside. Here's Diabate. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Oh, Fox, too sly, beats the contact.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He asked his team to take in the moment, saying, "This is what it's all about, guys. This is why we work so hard and why we love this game. Embrace it." Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. San Antonio leading by 10.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Fox. To the inside. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. The floater, rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Castle, guarded by Miller, to the left side wing. Wembanyama screen. Fox, the pass to Vassell. 3 on the clock. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. A minute 20 left in the fourth. Here's Ball. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Yeah, terrific work from the mid-range. Ball has an impressive feel when to take these shots. And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Spurs.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for De'Aaron Fox.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you, so be ready. And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
That might be the play of the game.
San Antonio with the ball, and an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul, third team foul.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he's unable to get the second one. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The 3 is up. He can't get that one to fall. And that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul, fourth team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
De'Aaron Fox at the line.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're behind by 8. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Number 7, first personal foul, fifth team foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6.
De'Aaron Fox, 2 shots.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Here's Diabate. No good from outside. So it's San Antonio with the W. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.